can barely hear you, Anton.
1 second.
We can barely hear you, Anton.
Check, 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 check. Can you, Declan, how well can you hear us right now?
Pretty good.
Okay, so you feel like this is normal levels right now?
Yep.
Okay, cool. All right, we'll kick this off then. Thanks, guys. Hi, everybody. Today we're joined by Hao Dong from EDG. They're just coming off of their match against PRX. We'll begin with asking questions live from the media. Please use the Zoom hand raise feature if you would like to
Recording
ask a
in
question.
progress.
Would anyone like to go first? Declan, I will nominate you if you're willing.
Yeah, I'll go. I was just wondering how long you guys have had to practice Pearl since pulling it out today.
第一个问题是想问你，就是我们新地图深海遗珠，你们训练了多久？
训练了不到一周吧，不到一周。
less than a week。深海遗珠，你们训练了多久？
训练了不到一周吧。
Knowing how good PRX did in the past two Masters tournaments, how did you feel in preparation for this matchup?
PRX 在前2次大师赛表现都很好，那你们也知道，那就是你们是做了哪些准备跟他的这场比赛？
就多看了一下他们的比赛而已，就单纯的看了几个 demo。
So we just watch their like past matches. That's it.
Okay, we'll go to Sons of KS next.
Now that it comes to the lower K, who do you like to face between Leviathan or Team Liquid and why?
那我们现在调到败者组之后，利维坦和 Team Liquid， 你更想打哪个队？然后为什么？
我更想打 Liquid 吧，因为从小看 Scream 比赛长大的。
So it was a bit of a joke, but like he was saying that he would love to compete against the Team Liquid because he kind of watched Scream playing like from his childhood.
Thanks.
We'll go next to esports driven, Jan. Johan?
Yep, thank you. So when was the last time you played against PRX, maybe in Creams, and did you took like some advices from this?
你们最近一次跟 PRX 训练是什么时候？然后有没有什么，就是从里面有没有获得什么，就是那种进步？从跟他们的训练。
最近一次训练应该是大半年之前了吧，我已经忘得差不多了。
So the latest scrim between us and PRX is almost over 6 months ago. So we pretty much forget about it already.
We'll next go to Arnab.
Hello. Oh, sorry. Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
My question is, playing with the sub, was it something that cost you the matches today, or is it something that you guys expected playing against PRX?
他想问说，我们今天有一个替补嘛？那输掉 PRX 的原因是因为替补吗？还是说我们就是输掉 PRX 有什么别的原因？
我觉得应该不是跟替补没有关系吧。 最主要的就是我们在赛场上，因为是第一次线下比赛，在赛场上难免还是多少会有点紧张的，也仅此第一张图而已。
So I don't think we lost to PRX. Has nothing to do with our sub. It's basically what we have, like our first international event, like LAN event ever here. So we kinda a little bit nervous during the first map. That's pretty it.
We'll go next to Rohan from esports.gg.
Hello. Yeah. Speaking of your international debut in Valorant at VCT Istanbul, how's the mentality within the team? Do you think the team progressed nicely along the series where the nerves from the first map were gone by the end of the series?
就是说我们因为第一次来线下参加这样大的一个世界赛嘛，那就是大家的这种就是精神力现在是怎么样的？然后第一张图输了之后是怎么样调整过来的？
精神，我觉得我们打比赛的时候精神肯定都是很饱满的。然后第一张图输了以后，我们在来到第二张图 Xbox 的时候，就已经把第一张图输的东西就已经忘了，全身心投入在 Xbox 里面。
So I think we are like full of energy in our mind, and after the loss in the first map, we just forget about it and concentrate on Xbox. That's what we did during today's match.
We'll go next to Pedro Romero.
Hi. First of all, commiserations on the series loss. In the opening map of the series, EDG and PRX played in Pearl, the newest map in the game so far. And so, as having played in this map, how different is it compared to the other maps in this game so far as this tournament is gone?
I'm sorry, can you repeat it?
As one of the two teams that have played Pearl for the first time competitively, how different is it compared to the other maps in the game?
所以因为我们是相当于是第一张图打的是全新的地图嘛，那这张图跟其他的地图相比，打比赛有什么样的不同？
我觉得这张图大部分我觉得这张图它肯定是打不了 rush 的，其实这张图只能 play slow， 我感觉。
没了吗？
没了。
Okay, so what I feel about the new map is like competitively it cannot be in like rush to the bomb side. It's more like you have to play it slowly.
Okay, we'll go to Sage next.
Hi, I just wanted to ask what the Chinese region is like when it comes to support in FPS titles. We see a lot of support in MOBAs like League and Dota, but not much for CS:GO and Valorant. What is it like being a Valorant pro in China?
所以想问的是，就是因为在中国的话，主要还是打 DOTA 和英雄联盟的比较多嘛，就是这种 MOBA 游戏比较多。那想问一下，就是对于 FPS 项目，因为其实不管是 CS:GO 还是 Valorant， 其实看起来可能都没有那么受欢迎。就想问你，就是现在职业环境怎么样？就是关于 FPS 的职业环境，在国内。
在国内，我可以不回答吗？
可以啊。So he doesn't really want to answer the question.
Yeah, no
Sorry
worries.
about that.
Okay, we'll go next to Arnab.
Pressure to deliver, or because of your dominant performance during your LCQ matches?
就是想问，因为其实因为 LCQ 我们打得很好，所以很多队伍可能都把我们视作就是比较主要的对手，然后觉得我们是那种很有威胁的队伍。那这些来自外界的这些东西会对你们有压力吗？
我觉得不会，对我们肯定是造成不了压力的。然后其次，我们打比赛的时候就是一步一步走，慢慢来。
So I don't think there's gonna be any pressure on us due to the high expectation or whatever, and we just gonna do it step by step on ourselves.
Thank you. Are there any more questions for Hadong? This will conclude the first scrum. We'll be right back with Benkai momentarily. Thank you.
Recording stopped.
Hey, Declan, can you guys hear us okay? Just want to make sure.
Yep.
Okay, great. We're going to start with Benkai right now. Hey everybody, we are joined with Benkai, who's coming off of a victory against EDG. Please use the Zoom hand raise feature if you would like to ask a question.
Recording in progress.
We will begin with a question from Michael Czar from Upcomer.
Hello, Bankai. Congrats on the win. Were you guys expecting Pearl as your first map in Champs, and how did you feel as that map progressed?
It's definitely something we didn't really expect, but we were prepared for it. And as the map went on, it was pretty obvious that it's still in a very unrefined stage. So, but it's good though, because it gave us the data on what to work on to improve Pearl for the next map.
Thank you. We'll go to Declan next.
Hey Benkai, I don't know if you noticed or somebody told you after the match, but this series actually broke the Copenhagen concurrent viewership record. So I was just wondering, how does it feel to be a part of one of the most watched Valorant matches so far? And do you think this kind of whole Valorant tournament for champions this year can be like one of the most successful events we've had to date?
Hi Declan, I remember you. I actually didn't know that actually. That's pretty insane. I just hope that, I mean, it's an honor to be part of such a huge tournament and to have so many people thinking that my match against EDG was worth watching even more than the grand finals not the grand finals, but even more so than in Copenhagen. It's a nice feeling. Yeah, it's nice.
Thank you. We'll go next to Rohan from esports.gg.
Hi, Venkai. Congrats on the win. You spoke about Pearl and how you guys adjusted to Edward Gaming's strategy in this game. Do you think in this tournament Pearl is going to evolve, and will it be an X factor as we go deeper into the tournament?
I would say that it will evolve in terms of the teams that already play it know what to work on to make it even better. But at the same time, there's going to be even more teams that have probably prepared it and we've not seen anything from them as well. So it's going to be a very weird push and pull kind of thing as the tournament progresses.
Thanks. We'll go to Arnab next.
I think the team never really thought of Icebox to be one of our good maps to begin with. It was just more of pick it because we think that they are not as good on it kind of picks. And obviously we were wrong. It was a gamble. But yeah, I have to give like full credit to the way that EDG played because the game plan that they had was rock solid and there were very little things that we could do against it.
This was a question that was submitted by Bora from BFTV. It's about your entrance. You had great engagement and fun around Turkish fans with your outfit, Ice Cream Guy. Can you please share the story behind the selection of your opening outfit?
It just felt so fitting because I try to follow the theme of the place that I'm at as best I can. And what's more iconic than like a Turkish ice cream man, you know what I mean? It's just a shame that I couldn't get like the long ice cream stick, and I had the idea of getting real ice cream, but I don't think it would have worked out well. So I had to go with like a prop.
Nice. We'll go next to Yuan from Esports Driven.
Thank you. So we love to see the Cypher Arena composition on Ivan. Do you plan to play more like exotic comps further into the competition? Thank you.
It depends. It completely depends on what team that we're facing and what kind of playstyle they have. So we just figured that the Reyna Cypher that we ran was more fitted towards EDG.
We'll go next to Michael Czar from Upcomer.
Hello again. How was it prepping against a team like EDG, obviously coming from China and, you know, their main sort of experience, I guess, in VCT was from the LCQ? Like, how was it prepping against a team like that?
We didn't really have a lot of data to go off of because we don't know how much of what they had in LCQ they were going to keep. So we kind of cracked down their play style and how they like to play instead of like specific strats that they like to do. So we just kind of studied their habits and stuff and what kind of IGL style they have. So we just made a game plan against that instead of specific strats.
We'll go next to Sons of KS.
Thank you very much. Congratulations for your winning. And how was the strategy of going with Reyna and having a very positive result?
Wait, sorry, can you repeat that?
Sorry. How was the strategy of going with Reyna and having a very, very positive result? Because in the chat, every people did say it's a bad pick.
I don't know. Like, I just feel like Reyna is just a thing that's very catered to us, like the team. And whenever we run it, we always know. I think we just know when to use it and how to use it because when you put Reyna on a person like Jing, he just goes crazy with it. Like, so it's easily his best agent on the map, and it's not something that we really care about if people say it's a bad pick or not. We know that it's good. That's why we use it.
Thank you very much for the answer and good luck.
And I think our last question will come from Pedro Romero from Blix.gg.
Hey Benkai, likewise, congrats on the win. PRX is leading representation of APAC, which features themselves, Zerksha and Boom Esports. Given that you guys just finished as runner-ups in the last Masters, there's already more expectations than in a way more pressure for this team and also the entire region to to keep the momentum going and to keep that's on that front. So what do you make of the current form of teams like this tournament at this moment in time?
Pedro, I think your question kind of cut off at the end. Can you just give us that last part with the question?
What do you make of the current form of the APAC teams at this moment in time?
It's hard to give you a definitive answer because only one of us from the APAC region has played. And I think it's unfair to say that, APAC is going to do great or, APAC is maybe not as good as the other regions when we haven't even seen them play yet. So I don't think I'll be able to give an answer that I'll be happy with until I see them play.
Awesome. I think that wraps up all the questions that we have. Benkai, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us today. And this concludes our final scrum for this set of interviews. We'll be back with a couple more one-on-ones that have been approved. Thank you.
Thank you.